Today I want to talk about binding with this tape. Today is February 6th and it is 1:41 p.m. in the afternoon. Today I want to talk about FTM open chest binding. So Wednesday, was it Wednesday? I think it was last Wednesday. I purchased a tape, and don't use duct tape. You don't use ace bandages. I've heard people say they've used belts before. I've never actually used a belt. I've never used duct tape. I've tried like underwear methods, and yeah, those didn't work. And I have a binder, but it's getting hot now, so I sweat, and it's not really the best thing. Just going to show you. I bought this tape here off of Amazon for about $13 and maybe 48 cents. Because I have an Amazon Prime membership, I got it the next day, which I think I was only supposed to get it like 2 days afterwards, but it's only like this big, so I got it the next day. So how my search initially began was I started looking for a different method of binding instead of a binder, and I found this tape and I was like, okay, let's try this. I had seen people on YouTube, different trans guys or just different, I'd seen different guys on YouTube talk about this tape, and it never really occurred too much to me because at the time I had a binder and it was working ever so wonderfully until it started getting hot and it just wasn't fun anymore. Most other videos I watched about other guys talking about it was like, it's really good and you should buy it if you get hot and this and that. But what they don't really talk about I really should have tried to record this during this time. Okay, so I watched a few YouTube videos because that's pretty much what I do in my time when I'm not working or I'm not at college. I did my YouTube research and I bought this tape, and I saw a lot of videos where they talked about how Pro is better than the regular, and because it lasts longer, it's supposed to be stickier, so I bought Pro. And there are a few things I wish I knew before because there weren't a lot of videos about this tape. I mean, there are a few, but not like not hints and things that you would like to know when it's your first time ever trying something like tape. It would have really helped me. I probably still would have bought it anyway, but it just would have been nice to know. Most people just buy things off Amazon. It's still $13. You just have to wait a few more days longer than I did. But if you don't want to wait and you want to spend $20 at maybe like CVS or Walgreens, then go ahead and do that. But for me, it was just easier to get it here in 2 days than to spend $20. First, I would say Pro it does work. It does last for about 4 to 7 days, as it says it should. I don't usually wear mine that long. I do think that it is a pretty good product. I'm not sponsored by them, but of course it's only my first YouTube video. So these are pre-cut tapes, and so that just means it's like strips. Just take it out. Just these little strips like this, and you just tear it off at this little bottom piece here. Okay, so once you tear it off, you just put it on you and then put it around. Now, I do recommend that because it is still tape, even though it's athletic tape, that you put tissue or paper towel, cut a piece and put it over your nip area and just put it around you. I use paper towel because I just think the toilet paper is just I want something thicker. So I just use a little paper towel and I cut it and I put it around me and I go. So I wish I had known this tape was hit or miss. If you don't get it right the first time, then you kind of have to like ball it up, throw it away, get angry, and do it again. I wasted like 6 strips like the first day because I couldn't get it right with the stretching. These strips are kind of long. When I put it on, it would go to like maybe all the way to the middle section of my back. And so what I did was I cut mine. And so first I folded it in half and I cut it, and then I realized, well, one, I fucked up because that was not enough, and I thought it was stretchier than that, so I had to discard pretty much both of those because it just didn't work. The second thing I did was I tried just leaving it not cut and just putting it around me, and then that's when I realized, fuck, it's too long. And so then what I did was I kind of just cut it like not in the middle. I cut it maybe a third, and then I put it on me, and then it worked. Once you put it on you, it sticks. It's like just like that. It starts sticking and it's perfect. But then what happens is once you stretch it, it's like the adhesive is like it's supposed to have already been on your skin. So it's like you pull, you stretch, and then you attach to your skin. You put it on your skin, you pull it really fast, you attach it to your skin. It's like one quick motion. There's like no stop and go. And what I was doing was I was putting it in like a tad on my skin, and then I was pulling it and stretching it and trying to adjust it every time. And then that's when I realized it wasn't sticking anymore. When you run out of space on your phone and you have to delete all your pictures, but you have iCloud, so it's okay. So I think I have more cons than pros for this tape. The first con would be is that it's like a hit or miss. The second con is when you put it on, like it itches. Like it's like that moment when you can't scratch your back because your arms are too short. Another con is it's too long for me, so I have to cut it. So I feel like I'm wasting more than I'm using the tape. I think a pro would be is that when I got in the shower and I still had the tape on, it didn't like start to like peel off. You have to be so precise with it that sometimes you almost feel like it's not worth it. I would deal with a little like itch and a few hit or misses any day if I don't have to put on a binder and sweat. But I don't knock binders because I freaking love it. It gets the job done every single time. This video is kind of short, but I do want to say that I'm glad that I bought this tape because I'd rather have bought it and tried it than have not bought it and not tried it and never knew how it was. Kind of want to share my experience with it. I saw videos about it, but I didn't see some of the problems that I had with it, and maybe they weren't problems for other people, but they certainly were for me. So I hope I can do more videos like this. I enjoy watching YouTube videos, so making them is probably going to be just as fun. It's a gnat right there is bothering me. So I wanted to say is that I had a YouTube channel before, but I won't get into that because it wasn't good. But I do want to start it again, and I kind of want to actually be consistent with it because before, when I had a channel, I just kind of like, I was so excited, I just made too many videos at once, and then I lost all of my ideas and I just wasn't working. So what I want to try is maybe a video a week or maybe 2 a week. This video is kind of random and weird for it to be my first video, but I really want to continue to do this. So just like it and subscribe, and that'll let me know that you enjoy seeing my face somewhat, and you enjoy me rambling and looking around at things, and maybe you enjoy the content that I can have on this channel. It'll be about things that I'm like feeling, like rants, just things that are going on in the world, that maybe transgender topics, and maybe every now and again I'll have something about something weird. I don't know, just weirdness. I want to be focused on something. So if you like it, just like it, and I will know. Okay, peace out.